This right now should be the golden age of communication because we've never had more ways to communicate with each other. However, what's actually happened is it's encouraged the easiest and most expedient ways of relating to people possible. So the reason I wrote a book is because I am gravely concerned that our increasing preference for and reliance on expedient ways of communicating are eroding our more difficult communication skills. As a society, we're getting better and better at checkers, but our life demands that we play chess. The thing about humans is, the thing I say is, look, communication would be easy if it wasn't for the people. But the enormous upside is that in general, people love an interaction and a connection that matters. Some of this weird goofy leg feeling we have about the digital age is that there's never been more ways to connect, but we're missing some of that connection. Connectivity, what I get on my smartphone, it's great. But there's something else that also matters. When you're communicating all the time, that means you have less time to think about the words you're sending. And that's a problem because the words are powerful, but less time with each word, this is not going to be good. Second, communication is fundamentally imperfect. There is nothing I can do to make anybody a perfect communicator. There's slippage, misunderstandings, I don't get what you're saying, I'm not even sure what I'm saying when I start talking. It's a hot mess. And so when you add more communication to something that's fundamentally imperfect, what you get isn't better communication, you get more errors. You could literally change your life just by adding a latency or a pause of a second or two from every time you feel, go back to the emotion please, every time you feel an emotion that you know isn't going to be, frustrated, anxiety, agitated, anything that isn't going to put you in the best frame of mind, give yourself a couple seconds, because the Neanderthal at the back of your brain, when that person picks your words, problems will pile up. The difference between good and great communicators is this. If I had to only pick one thing, besides, look, the big thing is, can you restrain yourself? Verbal restraint, that's that brick wall. But another way of saying that is like this. The thing that distinguishes good from great communicators is that the very best communicators are able to not let what they want to say dismantle what they want to accomplish. As a guy with a PhD in human communication, I will tell you this. Breaks and pauses are the most underutilized and powerful communication tool in the history of mankind. I could change the whole atmosphere of this room if we just got up, walked out one door and walked back in another. And you can do the same in any of your conversations that are starting to escalate. All damage happens when conversations escalate. Containment stops the damage. When conversations are happening on a civilized level where people are thinking and talking, you can talk about anything. I know this not only from the literature, but it's how I make my living. Fast talking does not tap into our best of intentions as humans. Slower talking, where we can think, does.